Hey, what's up, y'all? And well, it's time for a part two of the previous video that I did, which was about the most underrated teams from the 2023 college football season. Well, this one is going to be the most um, overrated or the most disappointing college football teams in 2023. So here we go. Anyways, I guess I will start out with at number five. We do have number five. We do have TCU Horned Frogs. Now, of course, not not last year, but the year before, 2022. Well, I guess actually it was in 2023 that TCU was playing in the national championship. Of course, just got absolutely obliterated by Georgia. Of course, last year, I mean, I did have them going. Did have y'all going 8-4, and I knew that y'all were gonna be taking a big step back, but I did not think that it would be this bad. I mean, y'all are the the worst the worst college football playoff runner up ever, are like the one of the worst teams that lost the national championship the year before. I know that y'all are comparable to the 2010 Texas team that went uh, 5-7 after losing to Alabama in the national title game. So anyway, so what really happened? Yeah, you went 5-7. Just a total collapse. So yeah, I guess you had in 2022. I guess you had a team that was loaded with seniors, and they're all gone. So you lost like half your starters on offense. Including of course your quarterback Max Duggan. You lost like half your starters on defense. So yeah. Anyway, so then coming in number four, we do have the Clemson Tigers, or the Clemson Taters. But anyway, and the reason why I do have Clemson higher than TCU, well, is because I had, I set the bar higher for y'all. So I did have Clemson going 11-1. I thought this would be a big, bounce back year for Clemson. I'm, I mean, y'all were on an upward uh, trajectory. I did think you would be better offensively, and I did have you just with one loss to Notre Dame, and I was wrong. So what really happened is, you beat Notre Dame, but you also lost to Duke. Yeah, there's no reason that you should ever be losing to Duke. Florida State, Miami, and NC State. So it turns out if Cade Klubnik is no good. Let's see, no elite wide receivers. Let's see, no Brent Venables. So your defense is falling off. So this is the worst year since Dabo's first year. So every year since his first year, aside from his first year when he was like 6-6, Dabo has won at least 10 games every year until last year. So. But anyway, so now we will move on to number 3, and we actually have a tie for number 3 between the Baylor Bears and the Pittsburgh Panthers. So yeah, I picked both of them to go 7-5, and they both went 3-9. So guess we can talk about Baylor first. I thought Baylor was gonna go 7-5, improving on a 6-7 record from the year before. But yeah, that's not what happened. All right, so 7-5. Let's see. What really happened is, and that is, y'all went 3-9. Yep, you just y'all just crap the bed. So really, 3-9. Yep, lost to Texas State. Okay, yeah, not Texas Tech, not Texas A&M, Texas State. Yeah, and at that point, you knew that it was gonna be a rough season. So. Anyway, and kept Dave Aranda, though. You did fire a scapegoat. Yeah, fired your offensive coordinator, Jeff Grimes, but I know that that Baylor man was, beating the drum, the fire Jeff Grimes drum, all season. So, but anyway, yeah. And then and looks like Dave Aranda, looking really fraudulent. I mean, he has had one good year at Baylor. Yeah, he did have that one year where they where you won the Big 12. But other than that, I mean, he's been terrible. So anyway, so now let's talk about number 3B. We do have I do have Pitt, and yes, I did have them going 7-5. I mean, I know that a lot of people thought that they could, be competing for the ACC. Remember, they were only 2 years removed from winning the ACC, and almost making the college football playoff. So, but they just completely f- f- fell off a cliff. Yeah, 3-9. But you did beat Louisville, though. Yeah, I don't know how that happened, um, but anyway, now about we move on to number 2, and here I do have the Wisconsin Badgers, and yes, I did have y'all going 11-1, and yeah, I know that was crazy, but yeah, with only the one loss to Ohio State, so thought and that and of course I did have y'all winning the Big Ten West. So anyway, it turns out that I was way wrong. In reality, you went 7-5. So I mean, lost to Washington State. I mean, how did that happen? Washington State was terrible, and you lost to Indiana. Under no circumstances should Wisconsin ever lose to Indiana. They were like 3-9. But anyway, I'm gonna guess the loss to Northwestern. I'm gonna guess that one's understandable. I mean, no one saw Northwestern being anywhere as good as they were. So, um,